Good evening, Central Louisiana. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jake Lambright. I do want to provide you with some updates from last night's storms. The first one being that the National Weather Service in Lake Charles has confirmed that an EF2 tornado touched down in St. Landry Parish early Monday morning. It touched down around 4:21 a.m. before lifting a couple minutes later at 4:24. Now, this tornado is technically a stronger tornado. It was rated an EF2 with peak winds around 120 miles per hour. The path length was about 1.8 miles or so. You can see here that tornado originally touched down just south of Grand Prairie, where Louisiana 748 intersects Louisiana Highway 363, and it continued traveling to the northeast before lifting on the northeast side of town. This afternoon, conditions have been a lot better, thankfully. Temperatures right now are in the mid and upper 70s, still holding on to that 81-degree reading down in Oakdale. We'll get a little cooler this evening. We will be in the 60s around 10 o'clock tonight, and then in the 50s before sunrise tomorrow. I know this here says upper 50s. I think a lot of us might even be in the mid-50s tomorrow. So official rainfall total since midnight tonight, you'll see Natchitoches there picking up about 3/4 of an inch of rain. In Alexandria, we saw a little over 4/10. And then as you head down towards Opelousas, you'll notice about 1 3/4 inches. Doppler rainfall estimates, though, have been a little bit higher across the board. Portions of Evangeline Parish radar estimating about 3 inches of rain out just to the south of the Turkey Creek area. You'll notice in St. Landry Parish estimates of 3.5 inches of rain on the northwestern side of town. And then we had some heavier rain moving through LaSalle and Catahoula Parish with rainfall totals estimated by the radar to be about 2 to 3 inches or so. Over the next 7 days, we could pick up more rain, especially as things get a little more unsettled once again this weekend. Severe weather threat low at this time. We'll be watching that pretty closely, though. Rainfall forecast here over the next 7 days showing anywhere from 1 inch of rain likely for our southern parishes to even 2, maybe 3 inches of rain the further north you go. So we're going to be monitoring that flooding threat pretty closely. Our surface map, or kind of our weather setup here right now, shows that front that moved through earlier today in our southern parishes. Let's go and fast forward things a little bit more to Tuesday afternoon. You'll see this warm front lifting from southwest to northeast, and that warm front is going to be responsible for some pretty warm temperatures later in the week. We could be getting close to 90 for afternoon highs. Then I want to turn your attention to this front out to the west. This is Wednesday night. We'll have to watch that pretty closely, especially areas to our north. Wednesday morning, we've got a really good severe weather setup here, and that's the severe weather outlook I overlaid. So there's a level 3 risk to our north. Some of that risk, that level 2 and 1, does extend into central Louisiana, but I'm not too concerned with a severe threat for now. We'll talk more about that locally here in just a moment. But what's going to happen to this cold front is it is going to stall out over that same area, providing the prime ingredients for showers and thunderstorms, maybe even severe weather for multiple days over that same area, which again, for now, 6 to our north. It's not a big concern for us here in central Louisiana. So locally, that Wednesday severe weather threat is a level 1 marginal risk here for a very small sliver of the area. There is a slight risk level 2 out of 5, and again, that's also covering a very small sliver of central Louisiana. The threats there, we'll watch it, but I think really the strong storms and even the rain for that matter does stay to our north. You'll see that here on Futurecast. 9 a.m. Wednesday morning, we've got a line of showers and storms starting to develop, but really by the afternoon hours, we might see a couple spotty showers at best. The strongest of the storms do stay to our north there over Louisiana and Arkansas. Then on Thursday, we've got more storms expected once again to our north, but again, with that front stalling out, the position of that area of low pressure and whatnot, again, this stays to our north once again. What I do want to give you the first alert to, and something that we will experience here in central Louisiana, not necessarily related to severe weather and thunderstorms, but that's going to be gusty winds. Tomorrow, you can notice wind gusts up to 25, maybe 30 miles an hour, and those get stronger Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with gusts up to maybe exceeding 40 miles an hour in some spots for, again, not just Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday as well. So I want to give you the first alert to that, because that's going to be a pretty big deal. And then even on Saturday, those gusty winds do continue. Right now, we've got mostly pleasant conditions there from our southern air camera over in Pineville. Mostly clear skies, got a few clouds out there right now. Hometown lows tonight reach the mid-50s for most, low 60s for our southern parishes. Tomorrow's another great day. We'll see temperatures about the same, upper 70s, generally expected low 80s as well for most of the area. That'll be a little bit above the average for this time of the year. With a quick check of your first alert 7-day forecast, again, Wednesday through Saturday, going to be breezy, unsettled weather. The chances for rain really start to increase as we go into Friday and then into the weekend. But let me show you that 10-day forecast, because I think a lot of you are going to like what you see. We've been dealing with a lot of rain, a lot of severe weather as well, but look at this. Lots of sunshine as we go get that off the screen here. Lots of sunshine as we go into next week. We'll see high temperatures in the 60s and 70s, which will be a very nice change, with overnight lows potentially returning to the 40s.